Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so today we're doing something a little different.
Ooh,
Yeah, our source isn't, a stack of reports or articles. It's just one single piece of communication.
okay.
It's a direct statement from Donald J. Trump, presented as an image of a tweet. And our mission, really, for this deep dive is just to carefully unpack the exact claims, the specific words used in this message,
Yeah.
just understanding the content precisely as it's presented there without bringing in any outside context or info.
And that's fascinating, isn't it? Because when you look at a direct statement like this, kind of in isolation, it really forces you to focus only on how the message itself is put together.
Exactly.
Every single word, every phrase, it feels like a deliberate choice meant to have a specific effect, make immediate claims. It lets us see the rhetorical aim right out in the open.
Absolutely. And I mean, right away, this statement makes a pretty huge claim. It says, we have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. That level of naming specific places instead of just saying sites in Iran, it really aims to give it this air of fact, doesn't it? It creates a strong, immediate impact just within the text.
It really does. That specificity, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan, it's a powerful rhetorical move. It's not just claiming an attack happened. It's pointing right at the map, essentially.
Yeah.
It tries to ground the action in these tangible, known locations. And that strengthens the assertion of accomplishment right there in the message.
Then it shifts, gets into the operational side a bit. It says all planes are now outside of Iran airspace and safely on their way home.
Right, that assurance part.
But then sandwiched in there is this really graphic detail. A full payload of bomb-ES was dropped on the primary site. Fordow, what about that phrasing? A full payload of bomb-ES, all caps on bomb-ES too.
Yeah, that's a crucial bit. Full payload of bomb, yes.
Yeah.
It's not just describing what happened. It's designed, I think, to conjure this image of just overwhelming, decisive force.
Like maximum effort.
Exactly. Hitting that main target, Fordow. It implies, total commitment, maybe even thorough destruction. It aims to leave zero doubt about how severe and successful the alleged strike was.
Okay.
And putting that right next to the planes being safely on their way home, that pairing tries to project both immense power and total control. Like, we did this huge thing and we're already clear.
And then it's striking, after laying all that out, the message takes this sharp turn towards national pride, asserting a unique capability. It says, congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. How does that specific part function here?
Well, it's more than just a pat on the back, isn't it? It's a direct claim of being singular, unmatched, unique power.
Yeah, totally unique.
It elevates the whole alleged event from just being successful to being something uniquely American, something exceptional. It asserts this unparalleled military strength globally. It just adds another layer to this narrative of complete, decisive victory being constructed in the text.
And then we get the ending, which is maybe the most jarring part. The juxtaposition is incredible.
You mean the call for peace?
Exactly. Right after claiming this major attack and unique military power, it just states, in all caps again, now is the time for peace, followed by, thank you for your attention to this matter. That pivot is something else.
It really is. That sudden shift. Now is the time for peace. It's a fascinating rhetorical move within the logic of the statement itself, right? It frames the action just described, the powerful, decisive strike, as the necessary prerequisite.
Like, because we did this, now we can have peace.
Precisely. It suggests that strength, the kind just demonstrated in the preceding lines, is actually the path to stability. It aims to leave you, the reader, with that specific forward-looking idea.
Okay, so let's wrap this specific deep dive up. What this look at, this just was one statement, shows us is, well, it's a message that carefully builds a specific story.
A narrative.
Yeah, a narrative. It starts with this very specific, definitive claim of a very successful attack on those 3 nuclear sites. It adds details like the full payload of bomb-ES on Fordow, assures everyone the forces are safe.
Then it transitions to that claim of unique American warrior ability.
Right, unmatched capability. And then it caps it all off with that bold declaration, now is the time for peace. And throughout this, we've really just focused squarely on the exact text and the claims made inside this single source.
So maybe a final thought for you, the listener. When you encounter a message like this, potentially huge implications delivered so directly, using these specific rhetorical choices, these stark contrasts, what does it make you reflect on? just about the nature itself of these kinds of public declarations of power, of intent, regardless of any other information out there. Just the statement itself. What does it prompt you to consider?